sunshine. It's Thursday, and thankfully that's connected to Friday, right? A lot of you might be watching from home today because of snow. I'm Robin Meade. That latest mammoth winter storm that hit from Mississippi to Maine is still doing a number on some airports, and waiting to see the snow totals. What is your state the worst at? You're going to love this new look at what your state ranks tops and the bottom. And then, are you kidding me? Ohio Congressman Dennis Kucinich is suing over a sandwich because he says the olives had pits in them. First, though, flights are canceled, schools are closed, and power is out in a lot of areas in the Northeast, all because of this new winter storm. For example, Boston declared a snow emergency. The city expects to get 8 to 12 inches of snow on top of the 50 inches that have fallen in the past month. They're running out of room for all the snow. New York is expected to get more than a foot of snow from the storm. The bus service had to stop. Public schools are closed, and hundreds of flights, are canceled. Staten Island clocked 55-mile-an-hour winds overnight. Now, in D.C., the storm hit just before the rush hour. An editor at the Washington Post says that it took nearly 5.5 hours just to drive 6 miles. The storm knocked out power to hundreds of thousands of customers in the district, Maryland, and Virginia.
I've been a mile in 2 hours.
People got no clue. They just should stay home and just get cozy. I'm not driving for the next few days. Yeah. It's crazy out here.
Yeah, it really is. This is the third winter storm for the Northeast in just a month. Meteorologist Bob Van Dillon now. Okay, he's going to show you that it's on the way out, but it's leaving a lot to deal with.
It really is. And we had reports of thunder snow yesterday, Robin, in Delaware, parts of Jersey, around New York City as well. Let me show you what's happening right now. Here's your low. It's moving away from Boston. But remember, yesterday it was all sleet, freezing rain, and some light snow around New York City. And then we had that rain right around areas like Philadelphia. It switched pretty quickly over to snow. So if you're right on that rain-snow line, say about 5 to 10 miles away into the heavy snow, that's where you're going to see the most amount. So you're looking at 15 inches. That's what they recorded at Central Park in New York. You have about 12 right around Boston. Winter storm warnings until 10 o'clock. They've been extended now for areas right around Boston, including all of Rhode Island. An additional 1, maybe 2 inches of snow at this point. That's all you're going to find. But you really have the blowing snow concerns coming in this afternoon. Winds to 30 miles per hour today in Boston, Robin. And we have airport closures at Newark and JFK right now. I'll fill you in on that in just a little bit.
And the kitty is not going to school today, a lot of them.
Yeah, indeed.
Newspapers say that their websites are being shut down, and some say that Twitter is blocked, and it's all part of the government crackdown in Egypt. More huge demonstrations yesterday. Protesters want the president there to resign. He's a U.S. ally. Security forces used water cannons and tear gas. Members of the opposition party say that they're being arrested. The government denies that it's blocking sites like Twitter. Here's Secretary of State Hillary Clinton.
We have consistently raised with the Egyptian government over many years, as well as other governments in the region, the need for reform and greater openness and participation in order to provide a better life, a better future for the people.
Now, we got this eye report of riot police clashing with protesters, and they were yelling, "Down with Mubarak, down with the dictator." Mubarak is Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak, and he's been in power for 3 decades. There have been a wave of protests in the Arab world since Tunisia's recent revolution. Someone that you know who may be even watching this story may not even be aware that they have diabetes. That's how much the rate is soaring. The CDC estimates that diabetes may now affect more than 1 in 10 U.S. adults over the age of 20, and that 7 million Americans may not even know that they have it. The CDC says that you may prevent or delay type 2 diabetes with diet and exercise. Justin Bieber is in a Super Bowl commercial with Ozzy Osbourne. Rafer has a look at that, and I love Ozzy's reaction. Good morning.
Yeah, and Ozzy's reaction figures to make this a humorous spot when you know what he said. So we know it's for Best Buy. It's Best Buy's first Super Bowl ad. We know it's a 30-second spot where the airtime alone will cost about $3 million. And we know that Justin Bieber will be wearing some kind of spacesuit. It's estimated that he got about $1 million to do it. Now, Ozzy was recently asked in an interview on Fuse if he listened to Justin Bieber, and Ozzy responded, "Who the bleep is Justin Bieber?" He will now know after doing this. Meanwhile,